here today at the Shad Derby who will give us an opportunity to learn a little about their organizations. And this is in furtherance of Win TV's sort of central theme for this year, which is to help celebrate Windsor's diversity. And if ever one doubted that there was diversity in Windsor, all you have to do is walk up and down the green and look at all these groups and organizations of all kinds. So hopefully we'll be able to bring you that sort of a day, and you'll find our coverage interesting. On the other hand, if it starts to pour rain, we may have to cut it back a little bit. But we'll be optimistic. So what I'd like to do now is to introduce to you all the new face and voice of Win TV, our newest employee, Barry Tuttle. Barry?
Well, thank you very much, John, and it's a pleasure to be in Windsor on Shad Derby Day 2000. We do apologize for the fact that the weather is not precisely what we wanted. Being new to Windsor, I have heard that it never rains on Shad Derby Day, so it hasn't rained yet, and we certainly hope it continues to do that. The rain holds off, and we get some sunshine out here and are able to enjoy the day with a little more warmth than we have right now. But actually, it's not really that cold. It's actually quite nice, and as John said, there's a lot of nice festivities going on down here. And if you have a chance, come on down, not just for the parade and the road race and the other things that are going on, but everything that's going to be going on today is exciting, interesting, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you down here for that. We may also add that there are going to be some interesting interviews that are going to be going on, and we'd like you to be tuned in for that, as well as all of the other things that will be happening. We are going to be talking to some people who are involved in setting this up. We're going to be talking to some folks that as well are involved in all of the craft things that are going to be out there, the vendors that are here. So it's really going to be a very exciting day. I'm excited about it because it's the first time being involved in Shad Derby. So we certainly look forward to having everybody come down and enjoying it with us. And as I say, looking up above, I see a lot of clouds, but no rain. So hopefully we're not going to have any rain today. A lot of the things that go on here, I understand, are traditional, and Windsor certainly goes back. As we know, Windsor is the first town in Connecticut, and everything that is historical is certainly here. In fact, if you're interested in history, I would get involved in all of the things involved with the Historical Society. Come on down and check out that. That's fascinating too. It's really a wonderful town, and it's a pleasure for me to be involved in this and to be down here. We're going to be panning the area and letting you see various things that are going on, as well as I said, the interviews. And we hope to see you. So come on down. The road race, as I understand it, should be starting very shortly. And I'm going to check and see exactly. I thought it was going to start about 9:30, but we're going to check on that for you. In the interim, we're going to talk, as I said, talk to a lot of folks, and as I say, interesting interviews. We'll see what happens. But most of all, come on down, enjoy some of the food that's down here. I understand there's some great vendors down here with some great food. The Boy Scouts are down here. There's a whole list of people here. And the food is, of course, I love food myself, so I'll be enjoying a little bit of that as well. And again, looking up there, we don't see any sign of rain. The parade, I understand, is fantastic. I've never seen the parade, but I understand it's great. A lot of wonderful groups in the parade, and we're looking forward to seeing them as well. I think the parade's going to start around 1 o'clock, as I understand it. So again, it's a pleasure to be here, and a pleasure to see all of you, and I'd love to have you come down, meet me, and I'd love to meet you. So stay with us here at Win TV and the Shad Derby 2000. Now we're going to check and see exactly what time that road race is going to start. I believe it's 9:30. Okay, we understand that the road race has begun. And so we're focusing our cameras. And you at home can enjoy. But again, we at Win TV and as well as Windsor and the Windsor community, we invite everybody down here. It's going to be a fun day. Bill Clark is here from the Kiwanis, the president of the Kiwanis Club, and I'm going to hand the mic over to Bill for just a second, and here you go, Bill.
Well, you can see that the road race has started, and the weather has held off. We had a little bit of sunshine this morning. Windsor Kiwanis is a volunteer group in the town, comprised of many members, old and young, and we serve fried dough on the green. We run the road race. And we use the monies that are from this program to support our scholarship programs in town and our senior programs. We run senior bingo. The club meets every Thursday night at Jim's Pizza at 6:30.
My God, that sounds great. We're going to have to come down there and try some of that pizza. Bill Clark, president of the Kiwanis here in Windsor. It's a pleasure. Pleasure meeting you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Barry Tuttle from Win TV, of course, here, and I'm Kevin Moylan, who is the chief of the Windsor Volunteer Ambulance Corps. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're going to involve in and what your service is?
Well, what we're doing here today,
Correct.
we're actually going to assist the town in any medical calls. We also have our bike team out. We have a bike team to go with the runners and the bikers and the patrol, make it easier for our foot crews. We have several foot crews out patrolling the green, and we also have our own booth set up where people can come down and talk to us about our service, joining, what goes on in the town, and how we operate.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How do people go about joining up and getting involved?
Well, what they have to do is just they can come down to the ambulance any day or night. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they can come down, just get an application, fill out the application, and just submit it to our secretary, and then we vote on it, and we contact you if you get voted in.
Now, how about qualifications? What are they, how does someone feel they're qualified or not?
Well, actually what we're looking for, we'll take just about anybody who's interested, and we would like to get people who have EMT training, EMTI training, CPR certified, but we also take regular members like Sonny Morin here, who's our regular member. He came in with no certification whatsoever. He trained as a driver. He also took a CPR class through us, which we offer free to our members, and now he's a valid part of our organization as a CPR driver, and he's currently enrolled in an MRT class that we're offering to our members. So we offer EMT classes, MRT classes, CPR classes. So we offer all sorts of training to people who want to come in and do this.
pretty extensive, and I admire what you guys do. It's fantastic. Why do they call you Sonny? Can I ask you that question?
That's just a nickname. My actual name is Richard. And
Well, I like Sonny. Pardon me?
about the oldest guy in the crew.
I wouldn't say that, but
I hide my gray hair.
thanks an awful lot for stopping by.
Thanks for letting us talk.
Pleasure.
Have a nice day.
Take care, guys. Thank you. Well, we're going to be interviewing a lot more folks here, and it's a pleasure just talking to those gentlemen and finding out just exactly what the Windsor Volunteer Ambulance Service does. Stay with us. Hey, Barry Tuttle here once again with Win TV, and we've got, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the winners of the youth category. That's ages 8 to 13 in the road race. First of all, we've got Samantha, right?
Yep.
Samantha, how long have you been training for this?
Not very long. I go running with my mom, though.
And did you get your reward yet?
No.
Well, we'll make sure you get that. And Eric, you're also now you're the female winner.
Yep.
You're the male winner. And Eric, how long have you been running?
Probably like every day, just twice around the block. Not that much.
I'm sorry.
It's just something to do.
Something to do? Well, I'm going to congratulate the both of you. You did a fantastic job, Samantha and Eric. Thank you very much. And thanks for stopping by the Win TV booth. These guys are great, and they did a great job of running. I wish I could do it. Thanks again.
Yep.
Take care, guys. Okay, here we are, Win TV again. Barry Tuttle with you, and we have the pleasure of the Girl Scouts are here, for goodness sakes. And we have Barbara. Barbara, how did you get involved in all of this this business with the Girl Scouts? Exactly what do you do?
Well, I'm a Girl Scout leader. I'm a Girl Scout leader of a Brownie Troop 149, as well as a Daisy Troop, which is a kindergarten level. I've been a Girl Scout as I grew up, and it's a really important job to be a leader, and it's a lot of fun to be a Girl Scout. And we're here at the Shad Derby selling strawberry shortcake. Lucy, you want to show the strawberry shortcake? Look.
My goodness, Lucy, that looks awfully good. Have you had any of that yet?
Yes.
And how is it?
Good.
Well, it looks awfully good. Did you make that?
All of us.
You all made it together?
And once again,
Some
welcome
of us.
to the Windsor
Just some.
JC's Shad
Us
Derby Day
three.
Festival here in Windsor.
All three of you. And who's this over here?
Emma.
Turn right around there.
And
Emma.
just to let you know,
And we have over here.
Scully Motors
Tia.
and PT
Yeah,
Cruiser
and-
right here in the center
Miranda.
for you to look
Who's
at.
this cute little lady over here?
Be the
Who's this cute little girl?
PT Cruiser.
What's your name?
Leah.
Styling.
Ah, okay. Well, thanks again for coming down. You guys are great.
Good.
And who else do we have over here?
Just a few minutes
Jennifer
right here
Anderson.
on the Town Hall
And
portico.
Jennifer,
We're
how
gonna have
are
a
you
Flurry
involved in
band
all this?
for you.
I'm a troop leader for Troop 174, which first grade Brownies, and my daughter is in the troop, and Leah over there is in my troop. So we're here to support the Girl Scouts.
You guys are great. And thanks for stopping by Win TV. It's a pleasure. Nice meeting you. Thanks, kids. You're great. And can I have some of that strawberry shortcake later on? I'm going to come over there later on and have some of that. Thanks again, guys. Thanks, girls.
Once again, thank you for being with us. Plenty of stuff to do here. It's just sprinkling. It's not going to hurt you. Stay with us for the 2000 Windsor JC's Shad Derby Day Festival in Windsor.
You're going to give this to me? Well, you are a real sweetheart. Thanks again. You're a doll.
Always support
And it's
Girl
not,
Scouts.
and always support the Girl Scouts. And believe me, I'm not going to get fat eating that. That's low cal. Thanks again. Okay, once again for Win TV, here we are, and we're going to talk now with the den leader George, and he's going to explain a little bit about his group here, the Boy Scouts of America.
Well, we're Cub Scout Pack 149. This is my den 2. These are some of my boys. They're not all here. We our pack meetings are every fourth Friday or last Friday of every month, and we have fun, and we have a lot of fun. This year we have a picnic in June we're going to be having, and we try and do an event every month. We're going to the Sea Wolves game in July. We're going to the Rock Cats in August, and then starts the school year again. And we usually have an event almost every month, and it's fun. We have a lot of fun, huh, guys?
How long have you been involved in the group? How long have you been doing this?
This is my third year as a den leader. I've been involved in scouting my whole life. I'm a Girl Scout leader also, so it's a lot of fun. So enjoy doing it.
Why don't you guys say hi? Everybody introduce themselves. We'll start with you first.
I'm George Laurie the third. He's junior. I'm the third.
You're the third, and he's the junior. My God.
Senior.
Well, your grandfather's senior. Okay. And next we have, come on around here. Turn around here. Look at that camera over there. Okay. You're next.
My name's Dan Reed.
Dan Reed. Okay.
My name's Jeremy Leclerc.
Okay.
My name is Nick Ransom. My name is Matthew Hewlett.
My name is Nicholas Miller.
Great, guys. Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations. You're a nice job. Thanks for stopping by Win TV. We appreciate it. You guys are great. And have a great day today. And make lots of fun and make lots of money.
We're not making money down here. We're having fun.
I know, that's the most important part, is having fun. Hey, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Take care. Okay, we're down here with David Bester, who is representing the Exchange Club of Windsor. And what exactly is that? Can you explain that to us?
Sure. The Exchange Club of Windsor is an all-volunteer civic organization. Our national campaign is child abuse prevention. We're down here today on the green with a dime toss booth, which is not really a fundraiser for us, but is really more of a participation in the Shad Derby. Our main fundraiser in town is we publish the Windsor Telephone Directory, the little phone book that every business gets for free and the townspeople get for free. We sell the advertising that's in that, and that's basically how we raise the funds to do the various activities that we do for Exchange Club. Some of the activities that we do, we give $1,500 scholarships to graduating seniors at Windsor High School. We give $1,000 to the Sage Park Middle School to help indigent students that would not be able to attend the Cape Cod Experience trip that they do there. And we do a lot of youth-type activities in the town. And that's basically what we do. We try to give back. All the proceeds that we get as a civic organization goes back into the town every year.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Cape Cod with you. How can I do that?
Well, actually, we don't get to go. It's the Sage Park Middle School that gets to go. We just helped to sponsor the scholarships for the kids that wouldn't be able to go because they couldn't afford it.
It's a fantastic idea and a fantastic job you're doing. Thanks an awful lot for stopping by Win TV, and congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Yep.
Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
I don't know, what are we doing?
Hi, what's your name?
Kathy.
Kathy. And where are you from, Kathy?
Well, I live in Sturbridge, right? I work at Northwest Park.
In Northwest Park here in Windsor.
Yes.
Okay. And your name?
Yes, we have Kate Ferris from Northwest Park also.
Okay. And your name?
That's Lucky.
Lucky. Okay. Lucky. That looks like a live chicken to me.
Yep, it is. She's a bantam hen.
Okay.
She's 10 years old. She's from Northwest Park.
Okay. She lives there.
Yes.
Okay. Alone or?
No, she's got a whole coop of friends.
A group of friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So you actually have live animals at Northwest Park. What other animals do you have?
Well, I'll let the naturalist, Kate, answer that.
Okay, Kate.
We have a couple of Grand Canyon burros. Grand Canyon burros.
What are they?
They're donkeys.
Oh, donkeys.
The burros, yeah. And we have a Scottish Highland cow that everyone confuses for a buffalo, but she's a cow. We also have some goats and some sheep up at the park, and a goose with an attitude.
Okay.
About the band slam.
Okay, tell us about the band slam.
Well, the band slam
That
is,
would be Kathy.
it's going to be Saturday, July 8th, and it's in Northwest Park is in a partnership with Win TV to bring in a number of bands in our pavilion. It'll be going all day long, and it's going to be called Band Slam 2000.
Okay, great. Now, what's the cost of that?
The cost, it's $10 in advance and 13 day of the show.
Okay, so what else will people be able to do besides hear the bands that day?
Well, we have an animal barn with all the animals in it. We have a cultural tobacco museum, which they're able to go in and look at all the history of this area, which is all shade tobacco in this whole area. We have a nature center and 10 miles of trails that they'll be able to go on if they care to.
Can you tell us again the hours of the band slam? The hours of the band slam.
Yes, of course. The hours of band slam are 12 to 8.
12 to 8. Okay.
Yes, at Northwest Park.
All ages.
I don't know anything about it.
If anybody needs more information, what's the phone number to call?
At Northwest Park, it's 285-1886.
Great, great. Okay, anything else?
Come and enjoy our programs that are going on all this summer. We have a new canoe program that Windsor residents and other people from the area can come every Tuesday and Thursday nights from 6 to 8. Meet up at the boat launch, the Windsor boat launch on the Rainbow Reservoir, and we'll be taking people down in canoes for a couple hours every Tuesday and Thursday nights.
Great, great.
That's our summer.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody come to Northwest Park. Hi, what's your name?
Kathy Carroll.
Kathy, what are you doing here today?
First Town Downtown is giving away these buttons, and as long as people are wearing them, they may win a gift certificate that was donated by one of the Windsor businesses.
I see. What kind, do you know what kind of businesses?
I know True Value.
True Value Hardware?
Because they gave me mine this morning when I went in to buy something.
Great.
Otherwise, I would imagine all the members of First Town Downtown.
Okay. And
So-
I see that I happen to have one of these buttons. How do you get a prize? How does that work?
They will be walking around, and when they see someone wearing it, they will be handing out the gift certificates.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
So everyone should look for Kathy. You have a basket
I have
here?
a basket, Florence. Barlow has a basket. Colette Yike has a basket. Other
Okay.
people have baskets.
So when anybody sees one of these First Town Downtown people with a basket, just go up, get yourself a button.
Right.
And
just
then
see how nice they are anyway. All you have to wear is Treasure, Windsor Center. So even if you don't win anything, it's a nice button to have.
Okay, and it's got the logo of First Town Downtown on it. Very nice. And then just make yourself visible, and maybe you'll be picked for a gift certificate.
That would be very nice. I want to win too.
Great. Very good. Anything else you want to tell us about First Town Downtown?
No. No, but I'm very happy that it's increasing in popularity. A lot of people
Good.
are noticing it and
Uh-huh.
following it.
Great.
So we're going to beef this up, and it's going to benefit Windsor.
Excellent. Well, good luck handing out buttons.
Thanks.
Thanks, Kathy.
We're done.
Bye-bye. Hello, this is
John Pickens,
John. You're with?
Win TV.
Okay, in fact, you're running Win TV.
Well, yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay. And Win TV, what's Win TV doing here today?
Well, we're trying to cover this whole event for all day long.
Okay, I understand you were here at 9 o'clock?
Yes. Well, we were here much earlier than that, but we went live here at 9 o'clock. But because power supplies weren't quite in order yet, we didn't really have any talking on the air at that time. And then we've had a few other technical problems today, which I think we have finally resolved through the genius of Fred Winter, who's figured out how to adjust the modulator. I don't know what a modulator is, but anyway.
Good. So, tell us what's happening at Win TV.
Well, we're trying to concentrate this year on celebrating Windsor's diversity. And that's one of the reasons that we're glad to be here, because this is a very diverse location with a diverse group of things and people. And we've been trying to interview today a whole lot of different folks in different groups and organizations, find out about them. Of course, while I'm here, I can't avoid saying that Win TV, of course, is always happy to accept volunteers, donations, and any other kind of assistance we can get. We're looking forward now to the parade, and we're going to cover the parade. And the rest of the afternoon on the green, we're going to try to do a little sort of set of interviews around the green with different people at their different booths, and we'll see whether that works out. And then when the day's over, we'll go back to the station and we'll edit into an hour or hour and a half or whatever we have, 2-hour tape, all the events of the day, and then we'll be running that many times on Win TV on Access Channel 5.
Great. I know it's a great service for people who are shut-ins and can't make it down.
Right.
Gives them a chance, and they get the best view. They even get a better
That's
view
right.
than if they were actually here.
Yep, that's right.
So it's a great community service that you're doing, Mr. Pickens.
Well, thank you. I hope that everybody enjoys it, and will continue to watch Win TV.
Great. Now tell us a little bit about this band bash. The folks from Northwest Park were here, but that is also a Win TV
Yes.
event. Is that correct?
Yes, it's Win TV to get in cooperation with the Friends of Northwest Park. It's on July 8th, and it will be running from about noon until 8 or 8:30 in the evening. I think 6 bands are now lined up and organized. And are scheduled. It's going to be a major fundraiser for Win TV, and we will be selling the tickets and getting proceeds from the ticket sales. We'll also be selling T-shirts. And if there are any companies out there watching or any individuals that would like to underwrite the cost of the T-shirts, we'd be glad to hear from you at 688-2626. But we'll be selling T-shirts, and the Friends of Northwest Park are going to be providing and selling food and soft drinks during the day. The police explorers are ready to help us with traffic control and so forth during the entire time. And we think it should be a great day for the whole family. Children under 12 are admitted free.
Oh, that's good. Free. That's good.
It'll be $10 for adults if you buy tickets in advance. $13 at the door, so to speak. Children under 12 free, and we're looking for a good family day.
So you're saying that this is a chance for the whole community. A lot of different aspects of the community are working together to pull it off.
Right.
And that companies or individuals could underwrite T-shirts.
Yes.
And so it's your chance to make a contribution here.
That's right. That's right. I guess I have nothing more to say.
Okay. He has nothing more to say. I hope you paid attention to that.
And those who know me will find that amazing.
Exactly. Okay. Well, very good. Thank you, John Pickens.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Okay, this is Bob Tyler.
Right.
Okay, Bob, what are you doing special here today at the Shad Derby?
I'm going to sing the national anthem.
You are? Okay.
Yes.
And is that going to start off the parade?
It's supposed to set it off, right.
Okay, great. Now, how did you get chosen to sing the national anthem at the parade?
That's a good question. But I used to sing years ago with big bands, and I guess I coerced Brendan Riley into my doing this. I did it last year, and I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Great.
But I'm not Robert Merrill.
Okay, you're not Bob, you're just Bob Tyler.
Just Bob Tyler.
Plain old Bob Tyler.
Yeah, that's
okay,
me.
That's great.
I'm
now,
the commander of the VFW.
Commander of the VFW.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us about some of the big bands that you sang with before. I think people are interested in that.
Not really that many. In this area, Al Gentile.
Okay. Probably a lot of our viewers have heard you sing or heard.
I really hope so.
Yes.
I really hope so. But and a lot of club work, stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So you didn't have a very long walk from across the street.
Thank God.
Right. Okay.
Getting old.
Anything else you'd like to say about what the VFW is up to?
Well, VFW is a nonprofit organization, and we try to donate monies to people who need it, organizations that need it, and we do the best we can.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Bob, and we're looking forward to hearing you sing the national anthem.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks, Bob.
I don't know if that went all right.
So, we've got Katie Breen. Katie, you're new in town, sort of, but you're old in town. You're the executive director of First Town Downtown.
Right.
And how long have you been on the job, Katie?
I've been here for 2 months now, and out and about today trying to meet up with a lot of people.
What have you got in that basket, Katie?
Well, I have a basket full of Treasure Windsor Center pins that we're asking people to wear today to show their pride in Windsor Center. And if I spot you after the parade still wearing your pin, you might win a gift certificate to one of our Windsor Center businesses.
Great, great. Now, what is First Town doing, First Town Downtown?
Well, we have a lot of things going on right now we're very excited about. We have a corridor study that we're taking a look at Windsor Center, trying to improve pedestrian access, making it more friendly for people to walk around town, trying to slow some traffic down on the main street, and trying to improve the way it looks, getting some more plantings and trees and things. And then, of course, our 3rd annual Discover Windsor Bike Tour is coming up on June 3rd, which is now part of the Weekend in Windsor weekend in historic Windsor.
And June 3rd, Saturday?
That's Saturday, June 3rd. But the weekend starts off on Friday night, June 2nd, with cruise night here on the green. And need some more buttons.
Great.
This is Colette, one of our volunteers from the board of directors. And our cruise night, begging for buttons because we're giving away so many of them. And Also, on the day of our bike tour, we're going to have a checkers tournament, and which we're hoping to bring in lots of people from last year and new people this year. And it's a free event to get people down on the green playing games. Is this too loud now? I think we should stop. Great, thank you.
Looks like it's time they're starting the parade.
I think so.
Let's go
All right, bye.
Bye.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched gave proof through the night, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Would you please join in with me? This is Armed Forces Day, and I want to sing with all of you people, God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, o'er the mountains and the prairies and the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
The parade has left, so we ask you to clear the streets. Thank you. And we also ask you to exercise caution this year. We had a little trouble last year with candy. There'll be none this year. But try not to cross in front of some of these vehicles. There's tow trucks and fire engines and everything else, so please use some caution. Thank you.
That, of course, was Brendan Riley, who has been officiating here for a number of years.
Ask the police to please clear the streets for us, please. Parade is ready to start. Please take notice.
And it's a pleasure for Win TV to be here as well.
We have a few minutes. I'd like to thank our platinum sponsors, Conica Business Technology, Princess Express, Printing Express, and AB Power. We'll be getting the other sponsors a little later. The green activities are by David Shaw, and John Waters is the parade chairman. The first group we have is the Korean War veterans. This is the 50th anniversary of the start of the Korean War. I remember it well. The Korean War veterans.
Couldn't have been said better, Brendan. The Korean War veterans, and of course, as Brendan said,
Armed Forces Day.
this is the 50th anniversary
There to keep kids off
of the
drugs.
start of the Korean War. And they look fantastic in their light blue blazers. Yeah.
Freedom is not free, that's true.
Let's have a nice hand for them. Our Korean War veterans. God bless them.
'50th anniversary. I remember that.
Doesn't seem possible, does it, Brendan? Doesn't seem possible, does it? 50 years.
They are followed by the Vietnam Veterans of America. This is the Connecticut chapter number 120, a congressionally chartered veterans service organization. This chapter represents Vietnam-era veterans in the greater Hartford area. Again, they're marching on Armed Forces Day. Please do not walk in the street.
And again, these are the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 120. And this is a congressionally chartered Veterans Service Organization. The chapter represents Vietnam veterans in the Great Red Heart area.
Of America, Chapter 120. Again, on Armed
And
Forces Day.
let's give a nice hand. As a Vietnam veteran myself, I feel a little close to these guys, but I feel close to every veteran who has ever served our country.
Mr. Bill Chido.
Chapter 120. They look pretty sharp. Gee, Brendan, we got the.
Our interview is our own Windsor Fife and Drum Corps.
Yes.
Was formed to help preserve the music and history of the 18th century. The uniforms worn by the Corps members are replicas of the style and dress of the colonial soldiers. The Corps, of course, was always seeking new members, and they've won numerous prizes, and they're certainly.
And as Brendan just said, the Windsor Fife and Drum Corps was formed to help preserve the music and history of the 18th century, and the uniform worn by the Corps members are replicas of the style and the dress of colonial soldiers of that era. And of course, the Corps is seeking new members between the ages of 10 and 14 years of age. Want to add that. And they do look fantastic, don't they? Beautiful.
Great job, Frank. You're looking good, Frank.
They sound great, don't they, Brendan? Thank God.
Now coming into view is the Parade Grand Marshal, Bob and Dean Geisel. Marshals, that should be. A well-deserved honor for the Geisels. In the 1967 Lincoln Continental, driven by Lou Griffin. And right behind them is Vin Scully, chairman of this wonderful event. Vin Scully, owner and president of Scully Motors.
All right, and now we have our Windsor politicians. Don Trinks, Al Simons, Tim Curtis, Benno.
We have the Honorable John Larson.
Oh, John Larson. John,
My
how
goodness,
did I
yes.
miss you? And our mayor, Mary Hogan. Mary Everly.
Also, Mary Everly, that's right. The Honorable Mary Everly is here. And members of the Town Council.
And Mr. Hertzfield.
Don Albano, Al Simon, Mary B. Hogan, Timothy Curtis, Paul Bortherman, and of course also was members of the Board of Education. Ina Foreman, John Eckman, Elizabeth Kennison, Steve Ellingwood, William H. Hirschfield,
Now approaching us is the Uncle Sam float, Mr. Bob Ober from
Paul
Nashua,
Ramos.
New Hampshire. This float was born on, guess what day? The 4th of July, after the Desert Storm, to honor and welcome home our troops. Uncle Sam appears throughout New England. Uncle Sam all the way from Nashua, New Hampshire. Now we have the first company Governor's Foot Guard and their band. The Horse Guards and their band, chartered in 1788, oldest active military cavalry in the United States. They're based out of Avon, Connecticut. The Governor's Foot Guard and band. Let's hear it from Mr. Good Wilson, Windsor, welcome.
They're looking good, aren't they, Brendan? First Company's Foot Guard, Governor's Foot Guard and Band.
hear it for the Governor's Foot Guard. Let's hear it.
By
Thank you for coming. Well done. We appreciate it.
By the way, the band opens its first company's dog show, which will be held annually in Hartford.
Governor's Horse Guards.
And they hold that every 4 years and participates in the Inauguration Day Parade ceremonies as the first company's Governor's Foot Guard upholds its charter, duties, and commitment to the governor in the state of Connecticut. And this is the first company Governor's Horse Guard, chartered in 1788, oldest active military cavalry in the United States, based out of Avon, Connecticut.
Let's have it for the Governor's Horse Guards. Let's have a warm Windsor welcome. And we have a very necessary vehicle following the Horse Guard, just in case.
See what it is?
You're right, Brennan. Well, we want to keep the streets clean in Windsor, just in case. Right after the horses. Right after the horses, we know. Yeah.
Now coming into view is the Windsor High School Marching Band, consisting of 130 members. Melissa Dowd and Thomas LaValle are the drum majors for this unit, and the band director is Doug Marr. The Windsor High School Marching Band.
Yes, and they're following the sweeper. Well, that's pretty good, Brennan. That's right. The Windsor High School marching band, school marching band, consisting, as Brendan has said, 130 members. The drum majors for 2000 are Melissa Dowd and Thomas LaValle. Band director, of course, is Douglas Marr. And these guys are great. They look great, don't they? Yeah, I know. Next for our viewers, we're going to have a 1928 Model A Ford Sports Coupe, owned and driven by Francis Crowley of Clinton, Connecticut. He is accompanied by his Yorkshire Terriers, Pancho and Cleo. And the new car out of Clinton. Also, there's going to be a Honda which will follow a Honda S2000 owned by Francis Crowley and driven by Nick Konchik of Clinton. That car is going to be donated.
We now have a 1928 Model A Ford Sports Coupe being driven by Francis Crowley of Clinton, Connecticut, and his Yorkshire Terriers. Thank you for making the trip down here. 1928 Model A. Uh-oh, with the shades on, too. Looking good.
Gonna be sunny.
Looking good, baby. We now have coming into view the Queen and the various contestants. All did a wonderful job. Miss Bill Seelig Ford, Catherine Org. Thank you. And Miss Dale Drug, Autumn Steves. And followed by Miss Hairstock, Bonnie Villanueva. Well done, well done. Miss Hairstock. Now coming into view is Miss Gillette Real Estate, Allison Johannes.
Doing a great job, Brandon. They should all be picking that up.
Jennifer Price, Miss Mike's Auto and Towing Company, a talented athlete.
You don't think so?
We now have Anita Tulik, Miss Tulik Masonry. Hello, Anita. She is followed by Miss Bill Seelig Jewelers, Heather Wilson. And Miss Scranton Chevrolet, Kimberly Stearns. Kimberly.
Well, now you have Jackie Sika,
Miss
that's
Windsor
correct.
Federal Savings and Loan, an accomplished musician.
Yes, and she was also the Windsor High School Music Student of the Year, Brendan. We may add that.
William Ravis Realty and Kokomo Associates, co-editor-in-chief of the Windsor High School Tomahawk.
And she'll be attending Northeastern University to pursue a career in journalism, by the way, and hopes to work for the Boston Globe.
Emily Silva, sorry about that. Misty Wolf Real Estate, very talented athlete, varsity swimming and diving.
And she hopes to become an elementary Spanish teacher and plans to attend Central Connecticut State University.
Miss Grimshaw,
Becca Olson.
Tree and Nursery.
Becky is the ultimate performer, I understand. She is active in the Windsor High School Drama Club and theater and Northern Connecticut Ballet. She will attend Drew University in the fall.
Prudential Connecticut Realtors, Rebecca Tardick, very active individual, member of field hockey, track and field, and softball. Very active and good, solid athlete.
And
this
she's-
car, by the way,
she's
is for
also-
sale for a small fortune over at Scully Motors. It is the Prowler.
She's also a member of the Windsor
Bring your checkbook.
Fire Department and the Army National Guard.
Scully Motors.
She plans to attend Eastern Connecticut State University in the fall and eventually become a helicopter pilot. I don't know, Brendan, who do we have next here? Huh?
And here comes Anita Nips. And her husband, Mr. Nips. And their grandchild.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
And here are the best people on earth. Windsor Lodge of Elks, 2060. 2060. The auxiliary ruler is Patricia Anderson. The Benevolent Protective Order of Elks, Winter Lodge 2060, of which this announcer belongs to.
And the chaplain
Thank you
is
for coming today.
Dick Komorski. Loyal Knight Bill Barefoot. Esquire Jim Schneider. Inner Guard Sandy McDermott. And Steve Ferraro. Harry Ellingwood, Secretary Per, and Treasurer Charles Elliott. And it's raining on us over here.
Hello, Charlie.
A few sprinkles here, Brendan.
And we now have the Civil Air Patrol.
That's correct.
3rd Composite Squadron. They're based at Bradley Field. They're made up of teenagers from Windsor and surrounding towns.
Doing a nice job.
And they are followed by the Westbury Drum Corps under the direction of Michael Kleinben. Good youth activity, very competitive, and they've won a lot of medals. Once again, welcome to Windsor, Westbury Drum Corps.
We might also add that they're very competitive in the field of competition and win medals and trophies. And for their efforts, they travel throughout the state to attend many celebrations, such as today.
Show our appreciation. Let's give them a welcome.
Also marching in many fireman parades as well, and civic functions. So, very good, huh, Brendan?
League of Women Voters. What do you think, it's going to rain? What do you got the umbrella out for? It never rains on Shad Derby Day. Don't worry about it. Look, with the convertible down and everything.
This year marks the 80th birthday of the League of Women Voters. The League is a non-partisan organization. It was begun in 1920 by Carrie Chapin Catt after a 57-year struggle to win the right to vote. God bless the women. It formed out of the suffrage movement. The League's original intent was to educate the newly franchised women voters. Although much has changed, the League's purpose remains the same, as is, to promote political responsibility through informed and active participation of citizens in government and to act on selected governmental issues. And we congratulate the women.
This is a wonderful organization where girls learn to grow into successful women, make new friends for life. The Windsor Girls Scout Association.
Yeah, there are approximately 352 girls in Windsor involved in Girl Scouting from the ages of 5 to 18. The girls enjoy a variety of activities throughout the year, such as camping and timber trails. And at the Girl Scout camp out there, in Tolland, Massachusetts.
There are a lot of you.
And they have many sleepovers and museum trips to attractions in Boston, New York, Washington, special activities at Northwest Park, council-wide sponsored events, and much more. This is a wonderful organization where girls learn to grow into successful women and, of course, make new friends for life. And they're pretty good cooks, too. They make pretty good cookies,
Welcome,
you know.
Windsor Girl Scouts Association.
I love Girl Scout cookies.
And here we are, a village karate group, martial arts. And I see my friend Kevin O'Neill out there. All right, Kevin, I know you're out there. You go. All right, Harry Freeman. Very good.
Let's add that the Martial Arts Center, located on Pequannock Avenue, has been serving the Windsor community for over 8 years.
Now have the 18th Connecticut Regiment Ancient Fife and Drum Corps. They were formed in 1978 and draws membership from across northern Connecticut, as did the original regiment. They're dressed to represent the militia of the Connecticut River Valley from the late 1700s. Connecticut Regiment Ancient Fife and Drum.
And certainly dressed for the occasion. They look great.
Bloomfield Center, inviting you to the Bloomfield Drum Festival, 11 a.m. to 5:30, Saturday, October 7th. It'll probably be warmer than it is today.
Good. More than likely, Brendan, you're right.
Thank you. Thank you. We have the Yankee Council of American Youth Hostels. They've been sponsoring bicycle rides and hikes with the blind on Sunday since 1963, and they've participated with us in Shad Derby since 1998. We certainly welcome them. They do a wonderful job. Their offices are located right here on the Windsor Green. The Yankee Council of the American Youth Hostels. Welcome to Windsor.
Might add that the American Youth Hostel Yankee Council also sponsors outdoor activities, including cycling, hiking, cross-country skiing, canoeing, and overnight stays at, and also has offices in and on the Windsor Green, I should say.
They provide exercise, education.
Here comes the Windsor Senior Center.
Dancing, playing cards, parties. They have a lot of fun. Stop in and check them out.
Located at the L.B. Wilson Community Center.
20 years, I'll join you.
Our Windsor residents, age 55 and older, are welcome to participate in any of the programs offered. Their activities are provided in the areas of exercise, education, computer, dancing, cards, parties, and trips, and much more. The Windsor Senior Center. Coming up next is the East Hampton 3rd Connecticut Regiment of Fife and Drums.
They were established in, are ready for this, 1887. Family Corps. They perform all over New York, New England, Pennsylvania. They'll be performing at Fort Ticonderoga, I do know how to say that, for the 6th year in a row. They always welcome new members. Let's have it. So a warm welcome for them. East Hampton 3rd Connecticut Regiment Fife and Drum. Thank you for coming to our town.
Well said. You had that right, Brendan. You had that right. Ticonderoga. You said it right.
I was trying to read it. I got it here. All of a sudden I knew what they were meant, but
Didn't look like Ticonderoga.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. The Windsor JCs, proud to sponsor the 6th annual All-American Soapbox Derby. The rain date is June 24th, 9 a.m. I'm sorry, race date.
That's race day.
June 24th, 9 a.m. on the Day Hill Road. And this is good. You go downhill, you know. You don't have to go uphill in these cars. Downhill. All-American Soapbox Derby, June 24th by the Windsor JCs.
That'll be 9 a.m. on Day Hill Road, by the way.
Fire Country Auto Center. They're located up on Pigeon Hill Road. Good automotive repairs, loud horns, 24-hour towing. Serving Windsor for 21 years.
No, that's 24 years.
Country,
24 years.
Fire Country Auto Center. We again ask you not to cross the streets and then be very protective of the young people with you. These are very big vehicles. It is not raining. That's a figment of your imagination.
Thank you, Brendan. I didn't think it was raining.
I got it here. Hey. I kept taking it off, but
My goodness, Tire Country certainly has a lot of trucks, don't they? Once again, as Brendan said, they're located at 701 Pigeon Hill Road in Windsor.
Pigeon Hill Road,
Yeah.
right here in town.
Complete automotive
Thank you for sharing these
repairs
vehicles with us.
and tires. That's 24-hour AAA towing service, approved from auto repair. Right? And you were right, Brendan. They've been serving Windsor for 21 years. And my goodness, they certainly have a fleet. I'll tell you. Tell me again, Brendan, it's not raining. It's a
beautiful day here in Windsor.
It's a figment of our imagination. There is not rain.
And now we welcome a group that's come year after year, and they do a wonderful job for us. And we certainly want to let them know that we appreciate them. The first group is the Temple Arab Patrol. The captain is Philip Carpenter, and we appreciate them coming year after year.
Hey, Kerry, you notice this?
That's right, as Brendan just said, the Sphinx Temple Air Patrol. Captain Philip W. Carpenter, Jr.
Let's hear it for them. Thank you. We appreciate them coming every year. Do a wonderful job. They are followed by a group that everybody really likes, is the Shrine Motorcycle Unit. The motorcycles are 1999 Harley-Davidson XL 883 models. The Shrine Motorcycle Unit. Again, we ask you to stay off the streets.
Pretty sharp there, huh? Nice.
Yeah, they do a routine.
Don't they do a nice job?
Yeah, they should do a routine.
The Shrine Motorcycle Unit. My goodness.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
We sure do. Nicely done.
Next is the Motor Patrol. They're always a delight here. These cars are 44 years old this year. They were built by members in 1955, and they're a copy of the 1941 Army Jeep, which is still in existence today. And they're always a treat to see them perform here in Windsor. Again, I'd like to give them a welcome. And how much we appreciate them when they come into view.
They are coming, aren't they, Brendan? Yeah, the little cars are 44 years old this year. And as Brendan said, the cars were built by members in 1955. Yeah, before my time, right, Brendan?
Again, these little cars put on a great show year after year. We appreciate them coming here to Windsor. Built by the members themselves. 44 years old. Again, let's give them show them that we appreciate them. And we appreciate them coming here after year. They do a wonderful job and on a wonderful show. Thank you for coming.
That's right, Sphinx Temple Motor Patrol. Boy, when they say they're little cars, they are little cars, aren't they, Brendan? Copy of the 1941 Jeep. Army Jeep, my goodness. Well, what do we got next here, Brendan? We got the Shad Derby float, right. The Queen's float.
The Shad Derby Queen float, sponsored by the Windsor Civitans.
Flowers donated by Imperial Nurseries.
Donated by
right.
Imperial Nurseries. And the
tow vehicle is donated by Bill Seelig Ford.
That's right, don't forget
Queen
that.
Float, sponsored by Windsor Civitan.
Tow vehicle donated by Bill Seelig Ford. This looks fantastic. Look at that.
And on that float is the second princess, Miss Congeniality, Caitlin McElvain. She's the starting pitcher for the high school team. She will also play NCAA Division III softball in spring of next year. Very active volunteer for the Windsor International League. And also with the Windsor Hall and St. Joseph's Parish Daycare. Certainly keeps herself busy. She's going to go to LaSalle College in the fall, major in fashion merchandising.
And she hopes to become a leading buyer
Also
for
is
the
first princess
fashion industry.
Received the Mary Ellen Messina Community Service Award, Krista Dillon, from Miss Desk Drawer. She's a 4-year president of Young Educators Society and teaching intern at the JFK Kennedy School. She volunteers for the Special Olympics, Trick or Treat, Food Share, Kimberly Hall, Milo Peck, Paul Newman Hall and the gang, does just about everything. And also a member of the varsity softball and soccer team. She plans to attend college in the fall. Again, winner of the Mary Ellen Messina Community Service Award.
And she's the DECA Vice President. We might add that.
4-year president, Windsor High School Spirit Committee, 4-year member of Student Council, active with Special Olympics. She also does other volunteering work with Kimberly Hall Nursing, Trick or Treat for Hunger, member of the Drama Club, Northern Connecticut Ballet. She hopes to attend college in the fall. These young ladies do an awful lot of good in the community. We have also on that float the 2000 Shad Derby Queen, Lisa Monat, a Windsor Lions Club. She's been a Black Data Processing Associate student member for 6 years, a member of the Student Council. She volunteers for Food Share, Special Olympics, Trick or Treat, or Humber, and Make a Difference Day, the Shad Derby Fishing Derby. She was the one that received one of 14 Connecticut Day of Prize scholarships to attend the University of Connecticut, which she will attend in the fall. She plans to enter the information technology field. Let's welcome them all. All outstanding young ladies.
Absolutely.
All outstanding young ladies. And this is the group that started it all. The Windsor Rod and Gun sponsored. They sponsored the tournament. Aboard the boat are the winners of both the junior and senior divisions. Max Cam and Tony Basella, both juniors, caught the biggest fish of the tournament, beating the seniors. Right? This is the oldest fishing tournament held on the Connecticut River today. And this is the group, the Windsor Rod and Gun, that started this all. It's the reason we're here today.
And that was a 6-pound shad they caught, Brandon. My God.
6-pound shad, that's not too bad.
No, not at all.
There's a rocky car coming into view. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. They're followed by the Windsor Volunteer Ambulance, who celebrate 25 years of service to the town of Windsor. Their motto?
Yeah, what's their motto?
Of ourselves, we give so others may live. A wonderful motto, and they do a great job here. 25 years in town, Windsor Volunteer Ambulance. We certainly appreciate them.
They certainly do, Brendan. As we appreciate everyone who volunteers.
Now we have the Connecticut Fire Museum. This was started in 1968 as the Trial Museum with one fire truck. It grew from there into its own buildings. And these are people that have participated in this shared derby since 1972, and we certainly appreciate them. Connecticut Fire Museum, thank you for coming.
Yeah, they look real sharp there, Brendan, don't they?
We have the Windsor Fire Department's Chief Dale Smith, Assistant Chief Ken Smith, and another Assistant Chief Robert Warren, and Robert Hawkins, and Gary Croson. If I can read the writing here. We certainly appreciate all their effort of this Windsor Fire Department. Do a wonderful job year after year after year. Windsor Fire Department, Windsor, Wilson, Pequannock, Hayden Station, all needed, all do a wonderful job. A good boat to go shad fishing in, huh? And again, notice it is not raining. There's no rain here in town.
You kept your promise. You kept your promise, Brent. There's no rain.
Wilson Fire District. Train is brought to us by Amtrak.
Just like to see if somebody's listening to me.
Yeah, well, I guess we can blame the rain on Amtrak.
Aquanics Fire Department. Thank you. We appreciate your effort. And followed by Hayden Station. Town of Windsor, Hayden Station. Engine number 8. And check this ladder out, the Wilson ladder number 2. Wilson ladder number 2. Good for getting cats out of trees. Again, please do not cross the streets. We do have some big vehicles coming down. And again, please try to control the young people that are with you. Thank you. It's gone very smoothly this year. We thank you for what is going. Do not throw anything. We ask you not to do that, please.
Who was throwing it? Candy. He's throwing candy to the kids. He just got out of the truck and threw candy all over the side. What did you just say? What could you say? Huh? I can't shoot down the
Windsor Fire Department, tower number 1, and it looks pretty big. We can now have large buildings in town.
Yeah, that's quite a ladder there, Brendan, I'll tell you.
They're followed by Mike's Auto and Towing. Scott Ballard, Mike Markowitz, caring for all your automotive needs. Windsor-based business for over 30 years, so they're one of our own. They have a full complement of tow trucks, fleets, including a 55-ton wrecker. Mike's Auto and Towing, Windsor Avenue.
Yeah, it's
Again,
got a
we
nice
ask
hand.
you to keep the kids to the side here with these big vehicles coming through, and do not cross out in front of anything, please.
Boy, Mike's got quite a fleet too, Brendan, huh? My goodness.
Mike's
Auto and Towing, right here in Windsor, right here on Windsor Avenue. 55-ton wrecker among your tow trucks.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see that, Brendan. That's coming up now. Yes, as Brendan told us, a 55-ton wrecker. Look at the size of that thing. My God.
Again,
Brendan.
please wait for these vehicles to go by before doing any crossing. They are very large. And that should be able to tow just about anything.
I guess it certainly could. You're right.
Well, we thank you for coming. That was again a wonderful parade, the 46th annual. We appreciate everybody, all their efforts, volunteers, and everything else. I do have to thank the JCs for all their work. Let's hear it for them. Thank you. We appreciate them coming every year. Do a wonderful job. There, followed by a group that everybody really likes, is the Shrine Motorcycle Unit. The motorcycles are 1999 Harley-Davidson XL 883 models. The Shrine Motorcycle Unit. Again, we ask you to stay off the streets.
Pretty sharp there, huh? Nice.
Yeah, they do a routine.
Don't they do a nice job?
Yeah, they should do a routine. Yes.
The Shrine Motorcycle Unit. My goodness.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
We sure do. Nicely done.
Next is the Motor Patrol. They're always at the light here. These cars are 44 years old this year. They were built by members in 1955, and they're a copy of a 1941 Army Jeep, which is still in existence today. And they're always a treat to see them perform here in Windsor. Again, I'd like to give them a welcome. And how much we appreciate them when they come into view.
They are coming, aren't they, Brendan? Yeah, the little cars are 44 years old this year. And as Brendan said, the cars were built by members in 1955. Yeah, before my time, right, Brendan?
Again, these little cars put on a great show year after year. We appreciate them coming here to Windsor. They're built by the members themselves. 44 years old. Again, let's give them a, show them that we appreciate them. And we appreciate them coming year after year. They do a wonderful job and on a wonderful show. Thank you for coming.
That's right, Sphinx Temple Motor Patrol. Boy, when they say they're little cars, they are little cars, aren't they, Brendan? Copy of the 1941 Jeep. Army Jeep, my goodness. Well, what do we got next here, Brendan? We got the Shad Derby float, right. The Queen's float.
The Shad Derby Queen float, sponsored by the Windsor Civitans.
Flowers donated by Imperial Nurseries.
Donated by Imperial Nurseries. And the tow vehicle is donated by Bill Seelig Ford.
That's right, don't forget that.
Float, sponsored by Windsor Civitan.
Tow vehicle donated by Bill Seelig Ford. This looks fantastic. Look at that.
And on that float is the second princess, Miss Congeniality, Caitlin McElvain. She's the starting pitcher for the high school team. She will also play NCAA Division III softball in spring of next year. Very active volunteer for the Windsor International League. And also with the Windsor Hall and St. Joseph's Parish Daycare. Certainly keeps herself busy. She's going to go to LaSalle College in the fall, major in fashion merchandising.
And she hopes to become a leading buyer
Also
for
is
the
first princess
fashion industry.
Received the Mary Ellen Messina Community Service Award, Krista Dillon, from Miss Desk Drawer. She's a 4-year president of Young Educators Society and teaching intern at the JFK Kennedy School. She volunteers for the Special Olympics, Trick or Treat, Food Share, Kimberly Hall, Milo Peck, Paul Newman Hall again, does just about everything. And also a member of the varsity softball and soccer team. She plans to attend college in the fall. Again, winner of the Mary Ellen Messina Community Service Award.
And she's the DECA Vice President. We might add that.
4-year president of the High School Spirit Committee, 4-year member of Student Council, active with Special Olympics. She also does other volunteering work with Kimberly Hall Nursing, Trick or Treat for Hunger, member of the Drama Club, Northern Connecticut Ballet. She hopes to attend college in the fall. These young ladies do an awful lot of good in the community. We have also on that float the 2000 Shad Derby Queen, Lisa Monat, a Windsor Lions Club. She's been a Black Data Processing Associate student member for 6 years, a member of the Student Council. She volunteers for Food Share, Special Olympics, Trick or Treat for Hunger, and Make a Difference Day, the Shad Derby Fishing Derby. She was the one that received one of 14 Connecticut Day of Pride scholarships to attend the University of Connecticut, which will attend in the fall. She plans to enter the information technology field. All outstanding young ladies.
Absolutely.
All outstanding young ladies. And this is the group that started it all. The Windsor Rod and Gun sponsored. They sponsored the tournament. Aboard the boat are the winners of both the junior and senior divisions. Max Cam and Tony Basillo, both juniors, caught the biggest fish of the tournament, beating the seniors. Right? This is the oldest fishing tournament held on the Connecticut River today. And this is the group, the Windsor Rod and Gun, that started this all. It's the reason we're here today.
And that was a 6-pound shad they caught, Brandon. My God.
6-pound shad, that's not too bad.
No, not at all.
There's a rocky car coming into view. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. They're followed by the Windsor Volunteer Ambulance, who celebrate 25 years of service to the town of Windsor. Their motto?
Hey, what's their motto?
Of ourselves, we give so others may live. A wonderful motto, and they do a great job here. 25 years in town, Windsor Volunteer Ambulance. We certainly appreciate them.
They certainly do, Brendan. As we appreciate everyone who volunteers.
Now we have the Connecticut Fire Museum. This was started in 1968 as the trial museum with one fire truck. It grew from there into its own buildings. And these are people that have participated in this Shad Derby since 1972, and we certainly appreciate them. Connecticut Fire Museum, thank you for coming.
Yeah, they look real sharp there, Brendan, don't they?
Windsor Fire Department's Chief Dale Smith, Assistant Chief Ken Smith, and another Assistant Chief Robert Warren, and Robert Hawkins, and Gary Croson. I can read the writing here. We certainly appreciate all their effort of this Windsor Fire Department. Do a wonderful job year after year after year. Windsor Fire Department, Windsor, Wilson, Pequannock, Hayden Station, all needed, all do a wonderful job. A good boat to go shad fishing in, huh? And again, notice it is not raining. There's no rain here in town.
You kept your promise. You kept your promise, Brent. There's no rain.
Wilson Fire District. Train is brought to us by Amtrak.
Just like to see if somebody's listening to me.
Yeah, well, I guess we can blame the rain on Amtrak.
Aquanics Fire Department. Thank you. We appreciate your effort. And followed by Hayden Station. Town of Windsor, Hayden Station. Engine number 8. And check this ladder out, the Wilson ladder number 2. Wilson ladder number 2. Good for getting cats out of trees. Again, please do not cross the streets. We do have some big vehicles coming down. And again, please try to control the young people that are with you. Thank you. It's gone very smoothly this year. We thank you for what is going on. Do not throw anything. We ask you not to do that, please.
Who was throwing it? Candy. He was throwing candy to the kids. He just got out of the truck and threw candy all over the side. What did you just say? What could you say? Huh? I can't shoot down the
Windsor Fire Department, tower number 1, and it looks pretty big. We can now have large buildings in town.
Yeah, that's quite a ladder there, Brendan, I'll tell you.
They're followed by Mike's Auto and Towing. Scott Ballard, Mike Markowitz, caring for all your automotive needs. Windsor's based business for over 30 years, so they're one of our own. They have a full complement of tow trucks, fleets, including a 55-ton wrecker. Mike's Auto and Towing, Windsor Avenue.
Yeah, it's
Again,
got a
we
nice
ask
hand.
you to keep the kids to the side here with these big vehicles coming through, and do not cross out in front of anything, please.
Boy, Mike's got quite a fleet too, Brendan, huh? My goodness.
Mike's Auto and Towing, right here in Windsor, right here on Windsor Avenue. 55-ton wrecker among your tow trucks.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see that, Brendan. That's coming up now. Yeah, it's got to be done. Yes, as Brendan told us, a 55-ton wrecker. Look at the size of that thing. My God.
Again, please wait for these vehicles to go by before doing any crossing. They are very large. And that should be able to tow just about anything.
I guess it certainly could. You're right.
Well, we thank you for coming. That was again, a wonderful parade, the 46th annual. We appreciate everybody, all their efforts, volunteers, and everything else. I do have, I'd like to thank the JCs for all their work.